I'm going to try and get through this. Hello. I'd like to welcome our graduates, our families, and our stuffed animals of yesteryear. We are happy to have you with us on this beautiful and very important day. Thank you for braving the current climate of human annihilating viruses to attend this special event. Our graduate has earned it. My name is Henry's mom. Ooh. I got a long way to go. It is my honor today to deliver the commencement address for such a distinguished student body. Literally, one body. I'm humbled to be asked to deliver such an important address. Truth be told, I asked myself to speak today. That's not important. What's important is that we are here to celebrate, honor, roast, and send off our favorite 2020 graduate, Henry Kimball Haynes. You did it, kid! You worked your butt off in high school, and because of that, you were rewarded with good grades, respect from your teachers, meaningful friendships, and many choices for college. These schools were obviously able to see the same thing in you that your teachers, your parents, and your friends can see: unlimited potential. When you turned 13 and were finally able to enunciate the word picture instead of pitch-cur, I knew that the world would open wide for you. Do you remember a while back when I told you that life is like a painting? I told you that every meaningful event in your life is a brushstroke of paint on a giant canvas. Let's take a closer look at the work of art you're creating. Over the past 18 years, I have seen you paint many vivid strokes of yellow, purple, and pink when you felt feelings of joy, pride, and accomplishment. Like when you made the freshman basketball team, or when your grades earned you a spot on the president's list, or even when you went potty in the toilet for the first time. I've seen you paint strokes of green when you bravely confided in me one day at the tender age of 5 that you felt jealous that I was spending too much time with baby August. I've seen you paint strokes of bright red each time I look into your eyes and I see the depth of love and respect you feel for Meredith. I saw you paint a giant, hard, wide stroke of black when I heard the sorrow in your voice the day you called me from school after finding out you were no longer on the basketball team. I've seen you paint strokes of pale blue when Pa died and when things got hard for you sophomore year. And Henry, I've seen you paint beautiful, broad strokes of dazzling gold every time I look at you. And I see the confident, capable, conscientious man of character that you continually show yourself to be. Your painting is exquisite. And so much of the canvas has yet to be covered. More shades of blue, yellow, purple, red, and black are no doubt in your future. But you, Henry, are a gifted artist. And you will skillfully weave new strokes of color onto the old, and the painting will be better for it. I can't wait to continue watching your masterpiece unfold. When I graduated from high school, I had such a limited view of the world. I grew up in a small town and had very little exposure to the world outside of Auburn. I'd never traveled internationally, unless you count Mexico, which I kind of don't. And I didn't know many people outside my small circle. I just didn't have the gift of perspective. Your situation could not be more different. It's a cliche, I know, but the world truly is your oyster. You will be presented with many amazing opportunities, and I encourage you to graciously accept every one that even remotely interests you. Visit other cultures and share what you know with the world, and allow others to share themselves with you. Realize that you can learn something from everyone you encounter. The lesson is there if you're willing to dig. Henry, you and your generation have a chance to take this giant mess of a world you've been given and do something positive and deeply meaningful with it. Your time at Seattle Prep has taught you that you have a responsibility to the people and community around you. I hope you can do a better job of that than the generations before you. Work hard for yourself, but bring people along with you as you go. Joy is never more rewarding as when it is shared. And lastly, there are a couple small messages of advice I'd like to send you with as you get ready to leave our nest. It's not a weakness to show compassion for another living creature, be it two-legged or four. In fact, it's a sign of great strength. Don't get swept up with others when you know in your heart it's the wrong thing to do. You've always been someone who has held true to himself. Keep doing that and you will always be okay. Respect your elders and always give up your seat to someone who needs it more than you, even when you're tired. Admit when you are wrong, own your shit, do your work, and so that you can become a better person tomorrow than you are today. Trust your gut, always. Never compare yourself to others. It's not a race, it's a solo expedition. Be humble. When in doubt, take the hard road and leave the easy path for others. Pain is a part of every life. Accept it, allow it to come into your life, make peace with it, and then send it on its way. It's hard to do that, but you can do hard things. I trust you, I believe in you, I admire you, and I love you with every cell in my body. Now, forever, and always. No matter what. I'd like to close with a quote from Mark Twain, who once said, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than the ones you did. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream,